Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Let's talk to this cowboy guy. Oh, it's Mr. Robinson. Hello, Mr. Robinson. So he got off the train too.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
Sherlock
My name
Holmes.
is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flown, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Let's check him out. So, he's got an Australian hat. I called him a cowboy. I wouldn't have seen that was Australian, but then I don't really know my hats. I now want an Australian hat. Expensive clothes. Doesn't Sherlock own that same vest? I vaguely remember trying to Photoshop a thumbnail and he was wearing that. Fancy shoes, crocodile skin. Oh yeah, he's Australian. Because, you know, that's what they all wear. And a heavy gold ring, so he's rich. Mr. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me? No, tell me more about yourself.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Tell me more about this special wagon, sir.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Company direction.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Tell me more about the value of the prototype.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Were you by any chance on the train? Also, does this prototype make men go through the floor? Because that happened to Watson and I'm still confused.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train.
He looks so sad. Look at his face.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Calm down, sir.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Okay, we can start making deductions from clues that we've learned. So the train vanished with people and the Chileans stayed in the train. So we know they disappeared. It was... I don't think it was an accident. They were intentionally left in the train. Let's go back to our clues. They're not linked. Alright. Okay. I intend to see this case through to the end. I don't know if I done the right thing in the last case. I really don't. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. We've got a gap in the floor. A sheet of paper. Let's pick it up. What does it say?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Okay. Insurance organised by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype, up to 50% of its value. Maximum cover amount, £15,000. Insurance duration, 1 year renewable. Wow, that would have been a lot of money back then. Also have more dialogue to do with the insurance policy. And a couple of character portraits. Robinson is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, clearly indicated by his expensive clothes and golden ring. His Australian hat and crocodile shoes may allow us to deduce that he is a foreigner who travelled to England. Most likely he is here due to a business trip. By this passenger's hands and clothes, he appears to be a specialised worker. He has no baggage and is alone. He is not travelling nor on vacation with his wife. He takes the train on a daily basis to get to work and back. In this event, he should be accustomed with the railway and be familiar with the stations and his fellow passengers. Right, we can talk to the Bridlington station master. I wonder if he'll still look so sad.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Problem with passengers.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Right, let's check him out a bit. So he's a young age, yeah, I could tell that by looking at him. Clean clothes. He's got these instructions in his pocket, but he's got some ink smudges on his thumb. Can you tell me if there was anything unusual that happened yesterday other than a train disappearing into thin air?
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Listen. You're a rookie.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Can you tell me more about this strange message?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was It's hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Wow, we're making our way through all the stations. Okay. Station Master of Bridlington. The Station Master of Bridlington is fairly young. Tries to keep his uniform clean and he is attentive to his duties. Fresh ink stains upon the fingers of his right hand indicate that this young man has been writing a great deal. It seems that he has almost completed his education, and this is his first serious position. Okay, is there anything else in here we can look at? Don't think so. We'll speak to Mr. Robinson with some of the new dialogue options we have. Tell me more about the insurance for prototype.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
Important grip sack. Okay.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh, he's like a lost puppy.
Miss Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
I doubt the angry passenger has anything else to
It's
say.
a scandal. An absolute outrage.
We need to find out more about Robinson. I wonder if we can find out more when we go to the other station. Examine Robinson's luggage at Bridlington left luggage room. We'll do that first. Which should be in here. Alright, Mr. Thomas
This
Robinson.
gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Okay. Guess we're picking the lock. Right, we learned how to do this last time. So we need to get it to line up. We'll start with this. Man, I don't know where. Okay, put that there. Right. And then that's not quite it. That's not quite it. Oh my god. Okay, no, that's not right. Right, no, it could be right. Move that. No. Oh my god, no, this is confusing. I think that goes there. Must go like that. And then that goes like that. Then I don't think the one in the centre's right. That's right. And then... Oh no, I didn't mean to move that one. I want to move is that one. And I believe that's correct. Yay, I did it! I did it, I'm so happy. Okay, we've got business papers.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
Fuck yeah, I've got this. Contract. That's an exclusive
sales contract.
Sales contract regarding the prototype invention dedicated to applying, supplying electricity in an autonomous way. Emerson Electric Company, the buyer, understand that they are purchasing this device as is in our agreement. Mr. Thomas L. Robinson, the seller,
Robinson is the seller.
is not responsible for any problems that may arise with the prototype after the purchase. Whether or not those issues were known by either party at the time of the purchase. That does not seem like a good contract, like, for the buyer. The buyer is obligated to make prepayment in amount of 10% of the prototype price in advance upon signing of the contract. The remainder should be transferred within a 1 month term. Okay, contract. This is an exclusive sales contract.
Exclusive sales contract.
Regarding the prototype. Invention. He's selling it to different people. Regarding the prototype invention, Thomas L. Robinson is seller. Buyer's obligated, same as before. Looks like a different signature. Again, different signature, exclusive sales contract by Mr. Thomas Robinson. Exclusive.
Exclusive sales Mr.
Thomas
Robinson
Robinson.
is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Prototype has many customers and... No, it's not linked to the insurance. It could be a insurance scam. Oh, it's linked to the special wagon, no. The loss of the machine is a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. That's interesting, okay. I think what we'll do is see if we can talk to Mr. Robinson again about this fraud that he was undertaking.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Alright, then if we can't do that, then we will head to Chesterfield. I don't think there's any other deductions we can make at this moment in time. Spanish train was carrying a special wagon. It could contain something important. It's not linked. No trace of the train. Chesterfield diagram. Telegram. Yeah. I don't think any of these are linked. I mean, I don't think it was an accident that they stayed in the train. Could it have been? Let's look around. They're really doing the areas nicely actually. Frogwares have done themselves really good with this game.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Tickets. Go into the office. Got the Morse code alphabet.
All station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Hey, sometimes you need a little help, okay? I work in a call centre and I still can't tell you the you know, the letter alphabet. I can tell you the alphabet. I mean, like, you know, alpha, beta, you know what I mean. You know, but I got an A in English. Can you believe that? Don't believe it because I got a B. Well, I got an A and I got a B in my second round of exams. Let's just go if I got an A, okay?
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good
Look at
day
his
to you.
skin.
We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Like, look at the way they've done that. It's all flushed, and even just like the spot and everything. I really love the way they've done the skin textures.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Oh, that must be exhausting. Okay. It's got a red nose. Rudolph. Clean clothes. Fishing line. He's married. missing? What am I missing? Something? Can't read that blurred blurred writing. There we go. Alcohol flask. Can you tell me about this strange message?
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You've been drinking, sir.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
We can make a deduction. He's untrustworthy. I don't... Could be linked to the telegram. Which is, the train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. Or maybe the train never passed through Chesterfield station, the station master was drunk and his testimony seemed unreliable. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. That is possibly likely. Well, this is where I'm going to wrap up this part here, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I love you all. Bye!